Let's try this again. Wouldn't it be nice if it all worked like clockwork? Imagine, your flight was on time each time. If every airport was simple and easy to navigate, and your driver was there on time and easy to spot. The reality, as we all very well know, is different. There is so much that goes into making sure each service happens according to plan. It starts with the initial call and ensuring that all relevant information is collected with particular emphasis on the little things. Here at Destination MCO, we understand that success lies in the details. With the help of the latest technological tools available to our industry, we take the guesswork out of your trip planning and leave nothing to chance. From GPS tracking modules in each car to help find your best way around traffic, to real-time flight tracking software that keeps us abreast of your flight changes, to automated trip status notifications, to even iPads for your entertainment. We put information at the fingertips of all those who need it most, when they need it most. When your flight is delayed, we automated the process so that your chauffeur, the person that needs to know about the change the most, does. Just when it hits you that you are lost at yet another airport, your phone beeps with an automated message to guide you with not only instructions on how to navigate around the airport, but also your chauffeur's name and number. From the moment you lay your eyes on your personal chauffeur, you realize that you are in good hands. And then, your experience starts. We know this may be the meeting planner coming in for a site inspection at the Lowe's Portofino Bay Hotel. This may be your repeat VIP guest that comes into the Hard Rock Hotel every month. Or this may very well be just another one of your conference attendees at the Lowe's Royal Pacific Resort. What you have just watched is an example of excellence on wheels. We at Destination MCO, as your partner, understand that your guest's first impression of your hotel begins with us. Now, let's multiply this by 100 or even 1,000 arrivals. What does it take to consistently deliver excellence, especially in the case of a large group? Logistics is the answer, and it includes the increasingly complex information, communication, and systems required in today's business environment. Destination MCO, being a technology-driven company, continues to pioneer in developing systems and processes that facilitate communication, deliver information, and promote efficiency. We know that planner and convention services managers are both relentlessly juggling all pieces of the puzzle, and we also know that for any event to be successful, small or large, all pieces of the puzzle have to fit just right. Destination MCO's commitment is to make transportation logistics the worry-free piece of the puzzle. Now, how do we do that? Imagine if you could customize a welcome message to 1,000 people just as easily as you would for an individual. Imagine if planner, convention services manager, and VIP manager all receive a text alert the minute their VIP gets in the car, as well as when they are 10 minutes away from the hotel. Imagine if your catering department could perfectly time when to deliver the amenity basket to the VIP room at exactly the right temperature.
Yes, we implemented and developed the absolute latest and greatest technology that is available to our industry. And yes, we have the great cars. However, the secret is our people.
I'm a type of person, even in my relationships, when people ask me, what do you like in your partner? I always say, I want somebody that I can be myself with. And that can actually translate into like all facets of my life. And if I'm in an environment where I can be myself, I produce better and I'm relaxed and working here, I get to be myself.
We understand that the meeting planner has to deal with a a lot of different elements for a meeting. We here at Destination MCO are able to take that portion of transportation and actually take that off the meeting planner's plate.
I love making what they need to happen happen perfectly. Although on the surface we look like an extremely technology-driven and innovative company, which we are, that's all driven by the people from behind the scenes. The great thing is that we all really do work cohesively as a team together.
I really enjoy working here, partly because I see where we're going, but also because I've seen where we've been.
One of my favorite books, The Power of We by Mr. Jonathan Tisch, and one of the valuable lessons is in the tips at the end of the book, where it says that it has to be a win-win situation for any partnership, doesn't matter what level it is at, for any partnership to work. This is a lesson that I have personally learned from our very initial meetings with the executive team at Lowe's Hotels. It wasn't surprising, but it was empowering to me to look at every member of the executive team, and in every decision they made, I felt I was protected as well.
One of the better decisions we ever made was to join forces with Destination MCO, who helped us service our needs for transportation. My favorite story is looking out my window one day and seeing a gentleman with an umbrella shielding our guests from an impending rainstorm. Upon closer review, that gentleman was the owner of the company, Noor. And I think that speaks volumes about the service levels and the leadership that that company has.
It's a pleasure to join you today for this endorsement of Destination MCO. We became a partner with Destination MCO back in 2008 when we were just beginning our expansion and construction on our $450 million expansion. When we called Destination MCO, they were right there with an army of associates with the spotless equipment, and they were there right when we needed them. And the comments coming back from the customer was of utmost courtesy, very good service, and I encourage anybody to consider this fine company for their transportation needs.
I selected Destination MCO as my primary and almost exclusive destination transportation company. I've been in the business for over 30 years and have worked with many, many different companies. Of course, when it came to this very important task for myself as a new business owner, I chose Noor and Destination MCO. Their service is bar none better than any I've received throughout the country, as I do travel many times with clients as well. I call them, and in a minute's notice, the service is taken care of, and I never ever have to worry about my customers, both incoming to the hotel, as well as leaving the hotel, either going back to the airport or around town. Something that was very important to me when looking to partner with a transportation company was technology. Nobody in Orlando can come close to what Noor and his team provide to me. Not only do I know minute to minute where my vehicle is with my VIPs, but also if I can't be on site, I do get text alerts and incredible minute-to-minute knowledge of what's happening with my customers. Another important aspect of the partnership that I have with Destination MCO are the staff. His employees become part of my team, which is so important on a day-to-day basis. I'm very, very lucky to have them as a partner.
The thing I like the most about the company is the level of service and the level of communication that we get from the staff. Not only do they never leave a man behind at the airport, but we get text alerts. I know when the client is picked up. I know when the cars are in place to pick them up. And that gives me a certain level of comfort to know that everything is being taken care of very well. I know when to expect the guests, so I can do a meet and greet and meet them at the front door. And it's a very seamless operation. Not only are the cars looking good, the people look good, they're very friendly, they're very nice, and in all the years we have not had one customer complaint. Everything goes just as planned, and that's paramount to helping me run my business, and that's why we use Destination MCO.
I've had an opportunity to work with MCO and Noor and his team for the last probably 5 years, and I've had nothing but stellar experience. My clientele is probably one of the most difficult and had been one of the most difficult in the corporate environment, being pharmaceutical. I found it very beneficial to be able to include NOR in the beginning conversations. And when we had issues that would come up, I would always be able to go to NOR to come up with the solutions and be a partner in that. I very much looked at him beyond being the supplier. I truly feel that NOR is a partner, and when you work with him, you get him 110%.
There's nothing that makes me happier than an absolutely chaotic and crazy day, and at the end of the day I go back to my home and I give a big hug to my daughters and start over tomorrow.